There we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
And
welcome back to our first podcast.
yes, first ever. This is our very first
This is
ever.
actually the first podcast to ever exist.
Yeah, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we are recording a podcast because, that's what you do on Patrick's Day. You podcast.
And we
It's
get
called
drunk.
the Potty Day Podcast. I mean,
The Patty Day,
the,
Patty.
the Patty
God
Day
damn it.
Padcast. The Potty Day Pad.
The Potty Day Pentecostal.
There you go. That's the one we're looking for. That's the money. That's where the money is right there. The Pentecostal.
Well,
Because he
since we
was
are.
Jewish.
Oh.
No, he was Catholicist.
Yes, it's a religion. So, since we are an educational program, St. Patrick's is a. Uh, it's more than just a day of religious observance for the patron saint of Ireland, although that's the reason why celebrations began. In the US, a holiday, which is not recognized federally, is also a chance for everyone to celebrate Irish culture and heritage.
He's stealing. He's stealing right now from Wikipedia. Get him, Wikipedia.
Actually, that's
Get 'em.
usatoday.com.
Oh well, they're gonna be even more brutal. At least Wikipedia
You know,
is
actually,
crowdfunded.
before we continue with this bit,
yeah.
So remember how I told you about my friend who was making a little spreadsheet about certain things, right?
Oh no. Yeah. The data
one of
collector.
them, yeah. So far, he's only shown me 2 of his spreadsheets. The
Two?
first one,
Wait, he has more than one spreadsheet?
yeah, the first one was brand sponsorships that we're not going to be able to get because every time we try to be like, oh yeah, sponsor us, almost immediately we talk down about them.
Oh no.
The closest one that we had would have been for Discord, because that one time you were just talking them up, how you've been such an avid fan of them for so long, they've come so far, blah blah blah.
A loyal follower, yep.
And then either you or me were like, yeah, but why the hell would I get Nitro? Why would I do that when I can just do that?
Whoops.
Yeah.
I was thinking earlier this week that we should probably do like a segment where we try and prove how good we can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like to actually see if we could attract a sponsor.
You know what?
Just be like,
that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do this episode.
Yeah,
we are going to be.
Okay, yeah. If you want, okay, this is a message from here on. Be professional.
So here, what
this
time
is
is
a
it?
message.
It is
this is
2:40?
a message to a potential sponsor who would like to sponsor us.
If you're listening to us, don't listen to anything prior to 3 minutes in.
Right. If you want to sponsor us, this is an example of off the top of our heads of us giving you a good advertising spot. So let's what kind of product do we want? Maybe we could advertise St. Patrick.
I don't know. I feel like some people don't like St. Patrick.
Okay. So St. Patrick, you're not allowed to sponsor us.
Yeah. I don't think he's alive.
Well, surely he has kids. Well, he was a monk, wasn't he? He probably had the old snippety snip.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea.
Okay, now the real question is, do we restart? No, we just have to keep going. So Nike, we really would like.
Welcome to
Nike
our new
shoes.
podcast, John Talks to Lamb. Today, our proverbial spot is proverbial the right word here? Proverbial sponsor.
Potential sponsor.
Potential
Nike.
sponsor could be Nike shoes.
Nike the shoes and clothing
and clothing,
other stuff. I mean, they do
Nike
sweatshops, but that's not important. That's besides the point, really. We could, they're good.
It's done. You already ruined it.
They're a good team.
You ruin it every fucking time.
If you would send us shoes, we will. Well, it's an audio podcast. I mean, we'll talk about how good the shoes feel, I guess.
You know what? Here, stop with the Nike. You already ruined it with the sweatshop.
I think I'm actually wearing Adidas pants, though, so that might be a conflict of interest.
How are you going to promote Nike and then be like, oh yeah, I'm wearing Adidas?
I actually don't know what brand this is. I don't recognize this symbol. It's like an X.
An X?
What's... It's like an X with 2 lines. Actually, I don't know. I don't really know.
2 lines.
They're pants. They're kind of sweatpants. They're like
pants.
I think they're Adidas. No. They can't be Adidas. They might be Puma. No, that doesn't make any sense. Puma does not make that.
Puma has a Puma on it.
That would have a Puma on it. What brand is this? I guess the only way I could know is if I take my pants off, and I'm not going to do that right now.
Why not?
It's a good point. I could lock my door and just, I could be. I have an open window in front of me, because I was
Close it.
researching. I was I was researching. Well, not researching. My algorithm has started recommending me how to fix my circadian rhythm
Hmm.
because I guess it detects that I'm not sleeping well because I'm wearing this thing on my wrist that says I'm not sleeping well.
Oh, mine
Uh,
would be pissed off with me.
I imagine. I can only imagine. Do you get up before the sun?
Sometimes
Oh,
I go.
okay.
I have to go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, what they were recommending is like right after you get up. So you need to be able to sync up. I have no idea what I'm talking about. By the way, I'm going to preface that right now. Is
that's
if
normal.
you have a there's the circadian rhythm, right? Every cell operates on a 24-hour cycle. Everybody's is slightly different, but in general, you can kind of sync them up. If when you wake up, if you go outside and get natural sunlight for like 10 minutes, it causes a spike in cortisol or something like that, which
Hmm.
then helps boost your energy and mood through the rest of the day. It's probably why every time we do this, I feel energized because
Yeah,
I go outside and walk for a minute and then I come into another place to my computer and do something.
you're better than me.
Well, I mean, I not really because I don't think I do it once a week. Really, every other
I
time
mean,
I'm like I'm tired. I'm going back to sleep,
that's
and then
better than nothing, though.
I guess that's true. You're at least like you're outside a lot though, so you're getting plenty of sunlight.
That's true. However, I don't think it works because I'll wake up and I go to work and I'm already exhausted. I want to go back home.
Well, there are a lot of other aspects to this, and one of
Probably
them
getting a
is
decent
not.
amount of sleep.
Yes, yes, and also not ordering fast food every goddamn night.
Hey, first of all, watch your mouth.
Sorry, St.
Says
Patrick. I did not mean to swear there.
I don't order fast food every single night. Thank you.
Hmm?
I'm a changed man.
You are really? Is that
Yeah,
right?
I be cooking
Oh,
sometimes.
do you smell what the Isaiah is cooking?
Can we say that?
Actually, oh my god, he did totally just like copyright all of that.
You're getting us in so much trouble, dude.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Nike. Don't sponsor. Okay, Nike's out. We got to pick a new guy.
I got one. I got one. I got
You
one.
got one. Okay, go.
What's
Shoot.
that? All right. Oh no, your shoes are all worn out from being overused and overworked at work. And
Rats.
you
Why are we
you
going shoes
unfortunately
again?
let me
Sorry.
finish. Unfortunately, this last paycheck was short because you were sick for a full week.
Wop wop.
So, but you need to get some new shoes with some good old membrane foam insoles. So what
Ooh.
do? Let me introduce you to Skechers.
Skechers.
Skechers is the affordable shoes
Skechers, yeah.
that you could wear as either a young kid or a grandpa, anywhere in between. You see, Skechers are affordable and stylish. Come on down to the Skechers outlet to get your new Skechers today. Skechers. What's the motto for Skechers?
I'm singing it.
Oh snap! You're right. You're right.
We did it. Look at that. Skechers. Skechers.
The slogans of Skechers. What is their slogan?
Is that good advertising if we just consistently yell Skechers at somebody?
Oh, absolutely.
Like
It's gonna be it's subliminal messaging.
Yeah, yeah. It's very I mean, I don't think anybody would really notice. It's like it's like
I
product
found the
placement.
motto.
Oh, wait, they have a motto?
Their slogan: Skechers, good for your feet,
It is
good for the world.
Oh, yeah. Better money, better pizza, Skechers.
Exactly. Skechers, have it your way. Skechers.
We were eerily spot on with their slogan being Skechers.
Wait a minute. Okay,
Huh?
I might be wrong because that was according to masonrmi.com, but according to aboutsketchers.com, it says lights, comfort, action.
Lights, comfort, action.
Yeah, it's like an acting. It's like a film thing where they say lights, camera, action.
Right.
But instead of camera, it's comfort.
So are they trying to break into the film and TV industry? I just don't. What's the crossover there?
I think it's more about because shoes. You get a nice set of sports shoes because you're going to be playing sports. You get skater shoes because you're going to be skating. You know.
You get Skechers because you're going to be going on a multi-million-dollar franchise, and
Exactly. Yeah. Don't you know Skechers is like the most popular shoe footwear brand? Probably.
I mean, I could probably. I can confirm that I have owned Skechers in my life. That's
I've
probably something
also
that'll
owned
get me.
Skechers. You
That's gonna
see,
get
now
me
I'm actually
canceled
promoting them at this point.
in like
See,
5
I like
years.
Skechers because one, I look and am built like somebody's father, and they
Right.
just make shoes that are they're just stylish and perfect for the dad fits, you know.
For
But
dads. Okay.
but
All right.
also Skechers is one of the few brands that I know will always have wide fitting shoes,
Oh,
and
that's true. Yeah.
I have flat feet and I need wide shoes because normal shoes they're too tight on my feet whenever I walk and they get destroyed really fast. But Skechers almost always, well, actually, anytime I've gone to Skechers, I was able to find shoes that fit my size and the wide setting.
So you're actually really, really good at this.
Yeah,
And
well,
they have the best light up variants out of all the market.
true.
All we need them to do is come back with the Healy thing, and they're like the best shoe ever. Step aside, Louis Vuitton.
Exactly. Go
What's another
away,
shoe brand?
Gucci.
Gucci. Yeah,
Does
step out of the
Gucci do
way.
shoes?
Can you
I
roll
don't know.
down the catwalk when you're hot and bothered up on stage wearing a skimpy something?
I wonder
No.
if Skechers does heels. If not, I think they could bust into
Ooh.
the market.
Yeah, do they have a I guess they do have like a women's division.
Skechers heels. Also, we need to talk to Robert
Skechers.
Greenberg.
Who the
He is the
hell is
CEO
Oh,
of
who
Skechers.
does he think he is? Oh, he's the CEO?
Yeah.
Right, right.
Okay, they don't have like runway heels, but they have like platform heels.
Platform heels.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
believe the difference between like heels and platforms. Hold on, let me fact check it.
platforms just make you taller. They work for anybody, really.
You know, that's true. But platforms, so high heels have an elevated heel with a height concentrated under the back of the foot, whereas platforms are elevated at the sole that extends
Yeah.
beneath the entire foot, giving more of a even distribution.
Yeah, they're like those ones that people whose like one leg is shorter than the other one, they wear platforms on one side to even themselves out.
Yeah,
I think St. Patrick did that.
possibly. I feel like Napoleon might have done that, but he's not Irish, so we don't care about him right now.
That's true. He's nobody. If you're not Irish, we don't care about you. What was his name? Green, huh? Greenberg sounds Jewish. Get him out of here.
John,
What?
god damn it!
What? What is his name? Green is Green something.
It's Greenberg, yes.
It is
Remember,
Greenberg. Get him out of here.
remember how we were trying to get sponsored?
If you're not Irish, you don't matter today.
Oh my
That
god.
includes you. I'm part Irish. I matter.
Well,
Oh, you didn't thank me today. I mean, thank me.
you're not Irish, you're
I am.
German.
I'm part Irish.
Bullshit.
You know what my
Since
grandma
when?
is doing? Like, well, probably not right now, but soon.
Getting
She's
drunk?
making green
Uh-oh.
something and meat, and it's a
Green eggs and
special.
ham.
No, it's a special kind of meat that I know the name of, but am refusing to
It
say
sounds
because you
like
don't
you
deserve to
are a
know.
small fraction of Irish and you're trying to claim it right now
That's
so
very
that you can be
true. That is
relevant.
very true. If you were Jamaican, would you not claim Jamaican heritage?
Well, I guess, but I'm not. See,
You got to
don't
be
do
able to
this.
say
Don't
that
do
stuff,
this. Stop
man.
it. Stop it.
I can't say. There's nothing Irish.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Let's
Here's
go
the
down to
thing.
the pub. Let's drink.
Why did you turn into Kermit?
No, it's not Kermit. This is my St. Patrick's Day voice.
Oh, sorry, Irish Kermit.
Irish Kermit. I'm just realizing I'm not actually wearing anything green.
I'm wearing right now is shorts. So
Well, I would punch the crap out of you, but
yeah, you hate me. So.
yeah, you're way over there. It's not because you're not wearing green, just because I can.
What the hell? What's your? You know what? I get to pinch you because you're Irish.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's that or kiss, and I'm not kissing you.
Well, I think you have to rub
Well,
my belly or something like that.
I don't think that's true.
Is that not?
I'm pretty sure.
We
Hold
should
on.
really
Saint,
like actually just kind of read this. I mean, wearing green and shamrocks. It's customary to wear shamrocks.
You know what? No.
Mm.
It's more fun to figure it out on our own.
Well, you just like wander around. It's
Are
like
you
that.
gonna be eating corned beef and cabbage?
That's it. That's it. Corned beef and cabbage.
Wow.
You figured it out. You did.
You're the most
Congratulations.
un-Irish person I've ever met.
How do you dare? How dare you?
Jacksepticeye would be disappointed in you.
Well, he's not a real Irishman.
What do you mean he's not a real Irishman?
He's a guy that exists on the internet. Have you ever seen him in real life?
I guess not.
I rest my case. I rest my case.
Well, have you ever seen any of your wrestling people in real life?
Uh,
I rest my case.
What? Right to the wrestling, huh? It's a niche.
Yeah.
That's a niche hobby of mine that I haven't seen for at least 2 weeks. Going
Wow, you're
right
a fake
there.
fan for
You
real.
know I'm self-conscious about enjoying wrestling.
You should
Never
be.
been more popular. The Rock, all right, Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has said that it's never been hotter than it is right now.
I mean, that's because of global warming.
I think it's because he came back. Guy looks ripped. He's definitely doing steroids. Please sponsor us, Rock. I know you have the money for it.
He's not gonna sponsor us because you called him Rock, not The Rock. Come on.
I could call him Rocky. I could call him.
He's not your friend.
Everybody calls him Rocky.
You don't exist to this man. He doesn't even know who you are.
Well, I mean, I bet if I sent him a message and be like, "Hey, you want to be on our podcast?" He would
What are
say
you
no.
What are you gonna do? Be like, oh hey, we're Make a Wish kids.
Yes.
Don't
We
do
can
that.
pretend you have. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that. I can tell him I'm Irish. Today's St. Patrick's Day, and he deserves to give me something. I deserve to give.
Okay, I want you to think about this logistically.
Yep.
How many people do you think like send him a message to his, I guess, PR team or something, and they're like, "Hey, I'm this. I deserve your time." Do you know how many people reach out to celebrities?
I couldn't tell you. Not
A
a
lot of
celebrity.
people.
Wouldn't know.
For good reason.
There's only one experience that I can draw from, and that is my own. And nobody ever sends me any messages, and it's by choice.
I literally talk to you all the time. What are you talking about? I
Right.
called you like twice last week.
I mean, that's true. But did I call you back? Yeah, I guess I did at one point.
Yeah.
I didn't initiate the call though.
I rest my case.
Because I'm a hermit. I exist on a mountaintop, getting closer to God, just like St. Patty.
No, I think you exist in the slums of your bedroom.
How dare you, sir? I exist in a very nice, it's very green outside right now, because guess who has their window open, getting their cortisol to spike?
See, listen. I would do something like that. However, right outside my window, I live on the 3rd floor, but right outside my window is the basketball court.
And you'd feel the urge to jump. I understand. I completely understand.
The people who live here are never quiet whenever they're on the basketball court, and you will very, very much hear them in the recording.
Well, you know,
the other day,
I'm confused. Are you saying that your blinds are blocking that much sound?
No, they're not blocking anything. They're not blocking any sound at all.
Do you have blinds?
They're broken.
Well, that's. I mean, are they blocking the light from getting into your eyes and activating your cortisol?
Well, considering the windows on the other side of the room, I guess so. I also have a curtain.
Is it like facing your back?
So the way that my room is set up, there's the door.
No, not another room tour.
On the far right,
For the love
on the
of
far
God.
right is where the window is.
Please.
And I'm in the top. I'm in the left topmost corner.
I don't want to be here anymore.
So do you remember where my closet's at?
Yeah, to like the left as you enter.
Yeah, I'm right next to my closet on the opposite side of the room of my window.
Yep. You need to rotate 180 degrees, face the window, spack that cortisol.
If I turn around 180 degrees, I'll just be facing my door.
Okay, I can't picture your room. You're gonna have to give me a full room tour again. Go
again. Well,
start with the stuff on the walls.
Hold on. So I'm on my desktop now. I don't have a camera.
Yeah. Oh, that's
right. I'll just draw you a picture.
No. Yeah, that's good. You start working on that, and I'll start talking. Wearing green and shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day. It's customary to wear shamrocks, green clothing, or green accessories. St. Patrick's Day. Wait. St. Patrick is said to have used a shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity to the pagan Irish. All right, you're the pagan Irish, and I'll be St. Patrick.
Why I gotta be pagan?
Okay, fine. You be St. Patrick. I'll be the pagan.
No. I want to be pagan.
Okay, fine. I'll be the three-leaved plant. You be St. Patrick and the pagan. Okay.
Yeah, main character energy.
Both main characters.
Yes, sir.
And I'll just be the silent prop in the middle of this. Go.
What else is new? Hello. I'm St. Patrick. I don't have an accent right now.
No accent at all?
Listen, I can't do an Irish accent. I can start one maybe, but it won't stick. You gotta just like any accent.
You wanted this. You wanted to be St. Patrick.
There's not even a script. We don't even have a script.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you're explaining the Holy Trinity, something that you're intimately familiar with.
Well, you see, we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
That's Jamaican. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yes, and the pagan Irishman would say,
No. We believe in other gods.
Is, is this a
Like
member of the
Zeus,
atheist subreddit?
Hera. We stand Hera. Um, and then St. Patrick was like, "Wow, I don't like that. Get out of my my sage hermit home." And the pagan guy was like, "All right, fine. I'll just go to Mount Olympus or something. Bye." But then they forgot that where's North mythology? Where's North mythology origin? What country is that?
I wiggle in the breeze.
That's Greek, right? No, Norse. Oh
Norse?
no!
No, it's
Oh no!
Norwegian. They're the Vikings.
Where's Norway at?
Where's
Hold on.
Norway? Somewhere in the north, over near that one place that I forgot the name of that we wanted to get someone from really bad.
Ireland.
Glavo Islands or whatever that thing was called.
Norway.
Sorry, I'm a shamrock. I don't talk.
Okay. So rewind. Let's restart this.
Oh, where from where? Am I still shamrock?
You see, there's the Holy Trinity. Trinity.
Oh my God.
And I pick up, and St. Patrick picks up the 3-leaf clover.
I
that's
wiggle
on
in the
the
wind.
floor. And he pulls each leaf as he speaks.
Oh.
We have the Father, boom. The Son, boom. And the Holy Spirit, boom.
I scream in pain with each pull.
I can't hear that. It's like Horton hears a who. Unfortunately, this also means that he loves you not. And so then the pagan guy was like, "Wow, that's kind of rude. I'm gonna go back to where I come from with my gods, where he does love me, just the way I am." And so he gets back onto his ship with his Viking crew, and they sail back to Norway.
I scream in agony as blood pours from the 3 ripped off appendages, my legs remaining in the ground as the top half of my body just drips green ooze. I scream, but no sound comes out.
Sir St. Patrick, he notices that the clover seems to be injured, and he does the little kissy kiss because the clover itself is Irish. And so when he kissed it, it magically revivified it. And it is now fully back in store.
Wow. And suddenly I have a mouth and I could talk and I say, "Thank you, St. Patrick. I know you tortured me and I'll have those memories for the rest of my short cloverleaf life. But thank you for healing me and keeping me alive for longer."
What you don't know is St. Patrick, he actually was a mage of sorts, and he just modifies memory so you forget about it.
I completely forget about it, right? And then he puts me on his salad, covers me in ranch dressing, and eats me.
Exactly.
And that's the end of the Shamrock.
ShamWow. Billy Mays here.
A new official, our first official character, Shammy the Shamrock.
Shammy the Shamrock. He'll be making appearances bi-yearly.
Yep. When we're at Comic-Con, Shammy the Shamrock will be there, and I will rip his arms off.
This is actually our rebrand. We're no longer Lamala John. We are now Shammy the Shamrock Chronicles.
Yep. So in the prequel story, before he's plucked by St. Patrick, they like the Shamrocks grow in those big fields. So he has like a family of about 600 people. It's like a picnic day for all of his Shamrock friends and family. And they're just vibing, doing their thing. And then suddenly these 2 humans come by and they start going, and they're yelling. They're yelling about something. We don't even know what they're yelling about because we're Shamrock, so we don't speak English or Irish. And then suddenly he bends down, and we know from the history that was been passed down through Shamrock lore for years that if you're a 3-leaf clover, which I am, you are often actually. Wait a second, don't they pick 4-leaf clovers? This story doesn't make any sense.
No.
That's right. They usually pick 4-leaf clovers, and so I would be safe as a 3-leaf clover. But for some reason, this maniac wearing a golden hat and green robes picks me, the 3-leaf clover, and just rips my body out of the ground. Everybody around me is screaming. Fires are lit. The orphanage is on fire.
He was too young.
He lifts me up, and they're looking up in horror as this giant creature is ripping off arms from me as I'm just screaming in pain and
horror. All they hear from the giant creatures is womp 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 womp.
And then the other guy says, "Ah, wah, wah." And then he
Exactly.
rips the third arm off, and then they're like, everybody's on the ground going, oh my god, he's dead! I can't believe it!" And then suddenly, magic happens. A light from Jesus comes down or something, and then I'm back to normal. Yeah, yeah. And then he
Mhm,
plants me
mhm.
back in the ground, and no, actually, sorry, he ate me on a salad, didn't he? That's how
Yeah.
that story
That's
ends.
how he rejuvenates his magical energy. Instead of taking rest, he just finds three-leaf clovers and eats them in salads.
Yep, yep. So, uh, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you, Ireland.
Thank you
Boy,
for teaching us that magic comes from clovers.
well, magic comes from God, not from you pagans.
Well, magic isn't real according to the Bible,
Well,
correct?
I think we just determined something. No, I mean Jesus healed people.
That's true.
He,
He had Christian. He's just a cleric.
pretty much, yeah, yeah.
Is Jesus a
I
cleric?
about to say. I thought you were about to ask, is Jesus magic? I think the answer to that is yes,
You know, if you
absolutely.
think
He is.
about it, oh my god, somebody Reddit goes, what level of cleric would Jesus be?
Oh, 20th easily.
Oh, someone said he's not a cleric, he's a sorcerer.
I mean, I suppose that's true. He was born with his powers, but then he
Yeah?
attributed them. But yeah, I guess he could be a sorcerer, but then he would be like saying that his powers weren't coming from within; they were coming from outside.
Yeah. I feel like cleric just actually it's hard to say, but he also did a lot of prayers and stuff.
Yep, which is
And
not
like
within the sorcerer spell
and his
list.
power technically came from himself, but also came from a higher power at the same
Yeah,
time.
well, I think
Maybe he multi-classed.
he could be a multi-class, like starting as a sorcerer and then going instantly into cleric. Because I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's a good question. If he like, when did he know? Like, did someone tell him? Did like his mom go, "Hey, so I know you don't have a dad. Well, that guy's your dad, but he's not your
But that guy's
real
also your
dad."
dad.
Yeah, yeah. Your dad is not didn't have a physical body. You just kind of happened. I sat down on a toilet one day, and then the next day I was pregnant, and like, yeah. So you're basically Jesus. I mean, your name is Jesus, and you're
You're
the
basically Jesus.
yeah, yeah. You're God. You are God, the Trinity.
Okay,
And
hold
then
on.
then they picked up another three-leaf clover off the ground, and the people that knew what was happening were like, "Oh my god, the orphanage is burning."
Wait a minute. Okay. All
But
right. So, oh my
the first thing
gosh,
that happens,
John.
the first thing that happens in any given situation is the orphanage lights on fire.
Jeez, Louise. I can't even say the other word because it's sacrilege.
Oh my god,
So listen,
that's the stupidest
uh,
stuff.
uh, I forgot. I haven't been marking too many clips because they kind of just jumbled together. But I marked when we started talking about Jesus.
Oh,
So
good. I'm glad.
I have some Jesus lore for you.
Yeah, fire away.
So his first miracle, he was 30 years old.
Right?
That's when he turned water to wine at a what's it called? Um, at a wedding. And apparently, this is also the beginning of him being Jesus. Like that's when he
Okay. Yeah,
started
yeah.
become. That's when he started ministering and whatnot. Do you know how old he was when he died?
I think you're 33.
He was 33.
Yep.
This man walked around performing miracles for 3 years, and they said, "Yeah, we don't like you. We're gonna kill you."
Yeah, as you do, as you do.
So
They probably
basically,
thought he was a three-leaf clover.
yeah, that's what the power of threes. It makes sense.
Yep, yep, that checks out.
And then he died and rose again in 3 days. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yep, yep.
What's
Are you
another three
ripping off?
thing?
Are you ripping off leaves as you say this
Absolutely.
in true St. Patrick's Day
Uh,
fashion? You got to eat it afterwards.
yes, sir.
St. Patrick, born circa 385, so he was actually born after Jesus, if you can believe it.
Well, that would make sense if the gospel wasn't really preached as much until Jesus happened.
Yeah, I mean that would check out. Yeah, hard to explain the Trinity when
Uh,
the third guy isn't there yet.
yeah, absolutely.
What if there was a fourth member?
So then, what did Jesus
What would the fourth member even
do
be?
before his ministry?
It's a
The Father,
spiritual,
the
it's the
Son, the
physical,
Holy
and then there's
Spirit,
another spiritual. So we
soul.
have more. Yeah, we have more
No,
avenues we could go down. Just a
yeah,
mind, like that.
the Mind
Yeah,
Stone.
the mind, the quadrinity. Wait,
Actually, so all right, I'm about to say something sacrilegious.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, get ready to bleep it, censors.
Jesus wasn't white.
Oh,
Yeah,
you've angered most of North America.
I don't give a dang. I don't give a dang what I did. You see, because Jesus was a Hebrew man,
Okay, right? Yeah.
uh, and he also lived in the Middle East. There's no way this man was white.
Well,
First and
maybe he
foremost,
was a carpenter. Stayed inside a lot.
he was a carpenter for 30 years.
Yep, yep. He probably never
But
saw the
any picture
sun
you see
once.
of Jesus, you know, he's this scrawny white guy with long flowing locks. Uh, just he just looks like a white guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Generally, I believe those were taken with cameras at the time.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. Maybe
Hmm.
their white balance was just too high in those
Yeah, well,
days.
yeah, their color space just wasn't the same as like Sony's was. Hey, Sony,
That's true.
nice color balance. Sponsor
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. You know what? Sony is such a great company. You guys, you should definitely sponsor us because we are talking you up. Also, good props on the Spider-Man games. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't play them yet, though.
Completely unrelated. Yeah, this guy's Xbox only, and now PC. So really, he's like discriminating against you guys. You
You know
should
what?
send him a
Actually,
PlayStation so that he's not discriminating.
technically, possibly true, but I have owned a PlayStation and a PlayStation 2, and a lot of my favorite games were on those
Oh
systems.
wow. Okay, Xbox. You gonna refute this? This dude is sacrilегing
Hey,
your
listen,
entire
listen.
system.
I am an equal opportunity gamer. Okay,
Right. Okay.
I think everything has its goods, and that's it. There's no bads. Because please sponsor us, anybody.
Oh my. Yeah. What if our whole podcast was just us begging for sponsors? Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Yeah, that'd be
We
crazy.
just come out swinging with a list. We just have a list of companies that we want to.
And why?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
Well, our
Jesus,
reason is pretty
God,
much the
sponsor us
same.
too,
Yeah. Our
please.
reason is pretty much the same for all of them. It's can we have money? Money would be
Yeah.
nice.
Once we get money, we will become completely different people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, kind
We
of
will
what we're
cater to
doing.
the audience.
That's true. No,
We
as soon as
will.
I get any form of money, I will just like I don't even know what I'll do. I'll buy a child. I don't know what I'll do.
Now, you could have phrased that any way. What is it with you and
Well,
orphanages?
technically the term is adopt, but I don't know. Buying it really is buying a child. It's
Now,
like you
are you
don't
gonna buy a child or are you gonna buy a little white mouse instead of a child?
a white mouse. Why does the mouse have to be white?
Because Stuart
I
Little.
would much rather have a black mouse.
Callback.
Then I could put a do rag on it, take it out into the city.
John,
It'd be badass, man. I get all the honeys.
I don't think putting a durag would do anything to it because it's not gonna get waves.
As long as I don't take it off, they don't know what's under there.
I mean, yeah, but you'd have to cover the entire thing in the durag,
No, just the
and it's
head.
gonna be. John, listen, it does not have curly hair. It has straight hair. It's not gonna work.
You could put a do-rag on a bald person. Nobody would know.
That's not the same. Oh my God.
Okay,
You know,
I understand there's kind of a big like, take the do-rag off, bro. Show us the waves. Show us the waves. Then you take it off and you go, look at that. Check out this tight, low taper fade. I
mhm.
wouldn't need to do that with a mouse. They'd go, oh my god, it's a mouse. It's a mouse with a do-rag. Fine. Okay, fine. He won't put a do-rag on him. I'll put a ski mask on him and I'll have him rob banks. Is that better?
Oh, John.
You don't like
You
the
know,
black mouse, all right? Okay,
I don't
I'll get
have
a.
to. I don't have to try to get you canceled or race bait you anymore. You just do it yourself.
Hey, you brought this on yourself with your white mouse, you white mousist.
White mouse supremacy.
Yeah, man. Just
I
because.
want you to. When's the last time you've seen a black mouse in a movie?
A black mouse in a movie?
Oh, I'm kind of a dumbass, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if you pick up on this.
Probably there's a show called The Red Wall. I think it's called The Red
Mhm.
Wall. It's got a lot of mice in it. It's probably got a black one. It's got a red one, that's for sure.
Are they mice or rats?
They're mice.
Okay.
I think it's Canadian.
Well, I can counter my own argument. Are you ready?
Yeah. Mighty Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse isn't black.
Mickey Mouse is a black mouse.
Okay, well, so he's a black mouse doing whiteface? That's even more offensive.
Mouse a black is Mickey Mouse black or white?
I thought Goof. No, wait.
Goofy is black coated. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's what I was
Have
thinking
you
of.
seen the Goofy
I have
movies?
seen the Goofy movies.
Oh, they're so good. They're so. Hold on. Let me just real
Oh my
quick
god, we
mark the
can't let him
clip.
get off on the Goofy movies. He loves the Goofy movies.
The Goofy movies are a classic, and every black person who watches it that I've talked to love the Goofy movies
Yes.
because they are just so perfect. I even
Yeah.
watched I watched a whole video essay about how why it's such a good movie, like formaically.
Uh, Wait a
And like
second. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec.
uh-huh.
Uh, is your mic recording?
Yeah? Is it?
Is it? It's not. Look at that. You see in the right. It's not. Is it working?
It should be. I mean, it was recording the other
That's
times.
true. It was. It's just not like pinging on mine. You see? Is it pinging for you?
Uh,
You see that down there?
I think so. Wait, where?
You see on Riverside itself, like where
Mm-hmm.
the like volume is.
Yeah, on the right side?
Yeah. Is that going up and down when you talk?
It's not.
Hmm.
Uh-uh.
This
Here, hold on.
ding dangity thing. It better work.
Hello.
I saw you mute it and unmuted. Maybe it's just
Well,
glitched.
see, it's probably glitched because it says it's recording on my side. It has a little record on it.
Well, that's true. It's
And like you can
recording,
hear me,
but there's like
so then it should be
that's
recording.
oh yeah, that's also true.
So I think it's good.
Well, if we come out the other side, it's just me. We'll not have lost anything. Hey, everybody that's listening to this point where it's
Wow.
just me,
Hey, Jonathan?
know that we did
Jonathan?
this intentionally. We did not
You
fuck
know that
anything up.
I hope you understand. They don't listen to this just for you.
What?
You're nothing without me.
Oh, on my Irish Day of Heritage, you dare
Yeah, that's
say
right.
it? All right,
You can't
all
be
right.
Lamb a la John without lamb.
You remember this come Black History Month.
Again?
Yep, next year.
When you got upset that not everybody gets a heritage month?
This is my Heritage Day, and you're insulting me on the one day a year that I get.
Yeah. And I'll do it again.
Wow. We have to wait till next year because this day's almost over already.
Yeah. It's only halfway done.
Don't
What do you
talk to me
mean?
about a halfway done. Halfway? Glass half
Mhm.
full? No.
Y-
Glass half
Glass half
empty.
empty? No, there's just no glass.
There is no glass. All we're looking at, well, there's sand. There's sand in the glass, and it's going down, and more than half of
Why
it's
is there
gone at this
oh
point.
no. You're talking about an
I'm talking about an
hourglass?
hourglass. Oh, man. Sometimes I scare myself with how smart I am.
You know, um
Yep. Agree with me. Don't just sigh and be quiet in the background. I bet if we took an IQ test, I would test easily in the upper
Mhm.
99 percentages. That's got to be
I thought you were just,
150.
you were just gonna say in the upper 90s.
Actually, wait a second. I think it's the opposite of that. Wouldn't it be like the 1%?
John's the kind of person that's like, I graduated at the top of my class of the Navy SEALs.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wouldn't the 99 wouldn't okay, if I was in the 99th percentile, wouldn't that be everyone?
I think so, yeah.
If I was in the 1D1th percentile, would that
Are
be
you sure
11?
you would? I think no. I think you were correct. I think you would definitely score in no.
I think
99th
everybody would score in the 99th
is in the
percentile.
top 1%.
Oh.
If you're in the 99th percentile, 99% of the population is below you.
So if you're in the 1th percentile, nobody's below you?
I guess it would be the first percentile.
That
Dummy.
doesn't make any sense. Because you want to be in the top 10. The top 10% of the
Score above
world.
70% are classed as. What is this for?
99th
Oh, this is
percentile?
grades.
Wait, so if you're 100%, does that mean your whole brain is operating? Like you can't go higher than 100%? Has anybody been in the 100th percentile?
Yeah, the 100th percentile is
What, Einstein?
0.01 is 1%.
So it's like the other way around.
100th?
Who has designed this system?
I think if you think about it, it's like I guess because we're saying the 99th percentile. Percentile means 100. So 99% of a no.
See,
no.
but like stuff like the SATs, right? If you did
Yeah.
good, you were like, oh man, you're like in the 10th percentile, the 20th percentile.
Mhm.
But because it was like you're in the top 20%, you're in the top 10%. If you're in the 99th percentile, that would be everyone else.
That's how it should be. Let's see. The 99th percentile is the highest percentile you can get. It means that you are one of the top scorers since you scored higher than 99%. I think the way
Well,
that it
that's
works
that's like
is
thinking out of 100. Yeah,
the
yeah.
fraction of the percentile that the fraction of the percent is where where you're at, as opposed. So it's like, oh, I'm in that, or I've reached that 99%, and there's only 1% higher than where I am. Versus, oh, I scored underneath the 99%.
Oh, I got it. I got it. The 100th
Yeah,
percentile is the guy that made the test
yeah,
because he knows
probably.
all the answers and he could get
He should know
100%.
all the
Yeah, yeah.
answers. Yeah,
Wait, so what if
this
you
makes
what
sense
if you
now.
made two tests and you combined them? That way neither of the people would get a free pass into the 100th percentile.
You know what? We should test it out.
They'd at best get a 50% a 50 percentile, and then if they
Hmm.
were smart, they could do better.
True.
There we go. We've solved it. They could be really smart, but they might not be 100 percentile. But they are naturally because they made the test and are cheating. Cheaters! How dare they?
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. For something like that, because we're thinking, let's say, we're talking about like SAT level stuff, right?
Okay.
Most of that stuff isn't meant to be, or at least outside of like the English shit. Let's go with the strictly logical stuff. That one is you just need to know the formulas and how to apply them. And so that one is just kind of like, okay, I have a good memory and I know how to do this part, right?
Is this in like
But
a math scenario or just in
like a math or
general?
science scenario kind
Okay,
of
okay.
stuff. But then if you get to history stuff, it's like, okay, how much do you remember of history? It's it's more so about how much memory you can contain versus like how smart you actually are. Until you get to maybe like the English stuff, which is still a lot of memory, but then it's like once you get to the point of, because it's going to be a lot of like, oh, grammarly, how is the sentence incorrect, or where does this punctuation supposed to go type stuff. But then if you get to like the open book questions where it's like, okay, write about this kind of thing. That's when it comes down to, okay, am I just a good writer? Or do I just know the right method that they're looking for, you know?
Right. And I mean, if you take a notepad or like a note, like a little note card in with all the answers on it and you pass and you like eat that or burn it, they'll never retest you.
They will never.
So like you
You
can
know,
easily
it's kind
get
of
into the
it brings us back to one of our previous, I think it was the last episode with the gift kid burnout,
oh yeah, yeah.
of there's two kinds of smart people.
Yeah. There's ones that are naturally smart and there's those that cheat. Different form of intelligence.
I feel like cheating is a very harsh word here. I think
What would you call
uh,
it?
those
Sneakily
who
bypassing?
alternative methods to reach this, alternative ends means to an end.
Alternative goal reaching. Yeah, yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Some people can't just be gifted and talented
that's true. You got to be gifted, talented, and
and
side hustle
sneaky.
your way in.
Exactly. Those are the people who do that, surprisingly, are the people who are gonna run the world.
Yep.
Because they know how to they're not fault with they know how to break the rules and not get caught.
Yeah, the people that do that work on. They have like 8 streams of income coming in. They
Mhm.
have a bunch of side projects that they're doing weird stuff like podcasts and
Absolutely.
getting sponsored by Nike. Sorry, not Nike.
Skechers?
Skechers. Yep, yep. I didn't say Nike just then. I said something
Wow.
else.
Ooh,
What
actually,
if we got
speaking
what
of
if we got like a
which,
three-way, right? Nike, Adidas, and who was the last one? Skechers. If we got all 3 of them,
but we don't tell them
we
about
don't
each
tell
other.
them. Yeah, yeah, and we sell
And
the
we'll
same
split them.
spot.
We'll spread them through the same podcast.
Yep.
We'll have one at the beginning, one in the middle, and one at the end. Or we do them all at the same
And we could
time
do
and just
them
be like,
like yeah,
"Oh
yeah.
yeah, pair your Nike shirt with your Adidas shorts and your Skechers shoes."
Yep, yep. The socks that Adidas makes go pretty well with the shoes that Skechers makes, and those
Yeah.
shoes go really well under the pants that Adidas makes.
I'd like to shout out Nike for gifting me this nice white visor that I have today.
A
Uh,
white visor?
I actually a couple of years ago, I think it was 2018. I was dating somebody, and it was kind of long distance. They live in Georgia. I live
Scandalous,
here in Texas, right?
right?
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say scandalous.
Wow. Shouldn't have been dating that person, by the way. It was not a good
Fair
relationship.
enough.
But I went and visited them for spring break, and I stayed with them for a week. And we were in Georgia. They showed me around their school. Then we went to Myrtle Beach, but the beach was way too cold to actually go swimming, so I was kind of upset. But then on the way back home, we had stopped at these outlets over there, and they had a whole Nike store. And while I was there, I didn't have a lot of money, but I wanted to get something name brand. So, I wanted to get Nike, and I got these two fingerless gloves, which I have no idea what happened to them, and this white Nike visor. And
Fingerless gloves are a
even though it
bold
didn't look
choice.
even though it didn't look like super stylish on me, I still wore the heck out of it because I thought I was so cool wearing a
And
visor.
it survived this long?
I don't know where it's at. It's probably in my closet
I
somewhere.
see. I see. Well, you could look because you're right next to your closet because you're not
My
facing your
closet's
window.
also filled with stuff.
Cortisol. See?
Cortisol,
Callbacks.
hydrocortisone.
That's what comedy is. Comedy is just callbacks to events that happened. 9/11, you know?
No, stop.
All callbacks to something.
Not the
Tragedy,
towers.
comedy is just tragedy plus time.
I mean, that's fair.
You lost your visor. That's funny to
I
somebody.
mean, we don't know if
I'm
it's
sure somebody
lost.
out there thinks that's funny.
Probably somebody at a different company that's not Nike.
Yeah. What did you know that St. Patrick launched a rebellion? Wait, actually, hold on.
I thought you were gonna be, did you know that St. Patrick loved Nike?
Yeah, he rocked those kicks every day in 483. Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, the Order of St. Patrick, which was a chivalric order from 1783, rebelled against British rule. I'm sure they got beaten up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, another green comes from the same song. Yeah, I'm really not learning anything about. I have this Wikipedia page open for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I've stopped on this image of this lady wearing a green dress, and I haven't progressed from here. It's not even like a nice image. It's like a postcard.
Yeah.
The wearing of the green. St. Patrick's Day. It is. It's a greeting card. A greeting card from 1907. A better name
That's
is
a long
Goidel
time
the
ago.
Green. Oh, that's a rough name. If your name's Goidel,
Goidel.
Goidel the Green.
Hello, Goidel.
The eponymous
Hey, yo,
ancestor. Oh,
Goidel,
man,
what are you doing over there?
Oh,
Sorry.
wait, she created the Goidelic languages. Irish, Scottish, Gaelic, and Manx.
She created those languages?
Yeah. Oh, no, well, there's a book. Wait. It's from the legend of the 11th century, Labor Gabala Aren. The Book of the Taking of Ireland. It tells of Goidel Glass, the eponymous ancestor of the Gaels, and a creator of the... See, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't think you do. I think you're just
saved
speaking
from
nonsense.
death by Moses placing a snake on the... What the heck? What the... Oh, Goidel's a guy?
Oh. Listen, if I've learned anything about Irishmen, they are some crazy guys that do some crazy things.
Tower of Hercules? Okay, what the... Green Heart Flag? I'm so confused. I gotta stop just reading this. It doesn't make any sense.
Speaking of Hercules definitely barbarian.
What? Oh, you're talking about his D&D class?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Maybe a barbarian fighter crossover.
What about Adam and Eve? They're just people.
Yeah. I mean, they birthed the heroes.
That's true. I don't know about heroes. I mean, one of them killed the other. Definitely villainous behavior.
Well, some heroes have tough motivations to get through.
Are you saying that Are you saying that one of them is a villain, but their actions was justified because they're just misunderstood?
Yeah. I mean, he really wanted to sleep with his sister, and the other guy didn't. So, I mean,
did they even have a sister at that
I
point?
don't know. Why did he kill?
Remember the story.
Who are we talking about?
I think it was jealousy. It was Cain and Abel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wanted to.
Why
Maybe it wasn't his
did
sister. Maybe it was like his wife or
Cain
something.
Kill his brother.
Yeah, he killed his
The
brother.
majority of commentators believe that Cain killed him because of anger, jealousy, and envy. Some suggest the murder is to be explained by Cain's depression.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Those who believe that Cain was jealous of Abel often confuse jealousy with envy.
See, there you go. He was depressed. You can do anything if you're depressed. You just got to get a trench coat and a.
It's like God damn it. It's like adrenaline, but the sad adrenaline.
Adrenaline, but sad adrenaline. Wow, that I've never heard a better description for depression. You know what fixes that? Cortisol. Actually, don't know. I'm just obsessed with the word cortisol.
I'm well
I
aware.
keep looking at the sun.
I saw this video a couple years ago, and it's still stuck with me at this
Is
point.
it about
To this
cortisol?
day, no, about
Oh,
depression.
okay.
And it was like, hey, I heard that you got like, they're like, hey, I heard that you have a case of the big sad, and they were like, no, I don't have the big sad, I have the gargantuous unhappy.
Wow. Wow.
And
That's some real,
honestly,
like, that's some Facebook humor right there.
yeah, it was really funny at the time. I was also young, so
I have the what is it? The gargantuan
gargantuous unhappy.
unhappy. Wow. Yeah, that's solid. Was there a comic associated with it, like a drawing?
In the video I saw, I don't think so. It was kind of like it was almost like a Vine style kind of video.
Oh, okay. So it's like real
But I don't
real
know. I don't know if
actors.
they got it off of something or if it was their own
Hmm.
idea. I have no idea.
It's very possible. Seems like a
How
lot
do
of
you spell
those came from really early
gargantuous?
like that would have
Gargantuous.
been what, 2014-ish? That could have been early internet humor.
Yeah, that's also very true. That was when I was in my cringe unhinged era.
Oh, of course. Everybody had that. Everybody had that back in the day. Some of us still haven't left
Yeah,
that.
unfortunately.
Yep.
Good thing that we are no longer
Yeah,
cringe,
we're not
but we are
cringe.
still free.
The only way you can be cringe is if you're self-conscious. And the only way you can be self-conscious is if you're self-aware. And neither of us are self-aware. So therefore,
Yeah,
we're not cringy. Self-awareness equals cringe.
I've been called cringe recently.
Well, that's good for you. Good for you. You're really breaking the barrier there. What were
Yeah,
they
I may
cringing at
be.
you about?
Uh, they were cringing about me just trying to do stuff to make my life, or not make, to my attempts at uh moving forward in career stuff.
Yeah.
Such,
Trying to better yourself?
s-
That's
yeah,
cringe. Wallow in
yeah.
sadness.
But it was all jokes. But I kind of take things literally sometimes, so it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
Do you ever like cringe? Well, everybody cringes at stuff they've done in the past.
Mhm.
We ain't retreading that. We don't have enough time. We don't have nearly enough time left in this episode to
Oh, I
talk
can tell you
about.
about a lot of cringe
Yeah,
moments.
same. Oh yeah, yep. That's why
Like
we
this one
don't.
time, John and
Yeah,
I.
we should probably not immortalize them on the internet. You ever think it's
I,
weird
I
how we're just like putting information out onto the internet?
I mean, if people listen to every podcast that we had and watched everything that we've done, look at all the bloopers that we had, everything we had for Lamb on the John,
Yeah.
they could probably piece together our life stories.
Yeah, and that's pretty terrifying. Someone's making a spreadsheet over us. Did you know that? It's a violation of my privacy. I will sue you down the line.
No, you won't.
I probably won't.
It's audience
I
engagement.
don't have enough money to actually sue anybody.
Yeah, you stinky boy.
I
right.
know what I'm doing with my first fat paycheck from Nike / Adidas
Mhm.
/ Skechers /
What?
Louis Vuitton. I'm suing you. I'm suing you in particular, not the guy that's
Me?
Yes, you. All the rights for Lamb on the John are coming right back here, baby.
Absolutely not.
Well,
This is like our child, and if they give you 100% custody, I'm blowing this bitch up.
you can't blow nothing. You don't have to log in information for anything.
I have literally all the login information.
Oh shit, that's true. He does.
And I will put it out on the internet right now so anybody can get in.
You would
I would
go
sabotage the both
nuclear?
of us. I would go nuclear just because you're being petty for no
How
reason.
dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
This is so unwarranted.
Unwarranted?
So unwarranted.
I'll show you unwarranted.
What?
Yeah.
Should have just let me steal all of everything.
Absolutely
If
not.
this is a certified, you broke it. No, you broke it because you wouldn't let it go. That's exactly what just happened here.
Didn't we have a whole video about that?
I don't remember.
About opening mail?
What? Was that what that video was about? Man, I couldn't follow that plot at all.
The plot was I checked the mail.
Right.
We find a note or a letter that's not addressed to either of us, and we decide to open it. But then we can't. But then if we let go, we'll go flying to our deaths.
Oh, that's right. Then we burn it.
So then we decide to burn it away.
Did we ever
and then you make me bury it.
Yeah. Did we ever actually open that?
No.
I thought the premise was that we opened somebody else's mail and we had to like cover up the evidence. Oh no,
we were going
yeah,
to.
that's right. That was like, and then we decided that we'll both be culpable, so we'll rip it in half. And then we got stuck, and because of our insane, awesome strength, we would have killed ourselves flying off into the distance.
Exactly.
Man, what on earth?
We're
Yeah,
geniuses.
yeah, that's what we'll call that.
Comedy
That's what we'll
geniuses.
call that.
When's the last who else could do it like us?
Yeah,
Nobody.
yeah. What is that?
Cuz
That
hmm?
dog did not do it for you.
Didn't I do it for
Yeah,
you?
there you go. That's pretty good.
No
You
copyright.
really nailed it. Is that an actual
And
song?
it's that sound
Oh wait,
itself, I believe, is just somebody like doing it as Miss
yeah,
Piggy, if I remember
that's right. I think it was
correctly,
a song.
like a
Yeah,
voiceover.
yeah, yeah.
But the real song is a thing. Didn't I do it for you? It's by Cellophane.
Wow.
FKA Twigs.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it was from one of the Kermit the Frog movies, or not Kermit the Frog, the Muppet movies.
Hold on. Cellophane Miss Piggy. Let's see. Yeah, no, so it's not actually from the Muppets. It was somebody doing a Miss Piggy voice doing it.
Really? Wow,
Yeah,
man, that's
but
derivative
there's
right
a
there.
real song. That is a real song. That's some. I guess you could say they technically made a cover of it,
Oh, yeah, yeah, I see. You know what? That's
but
just
it's not a real cover because it was just posted on the internet.
speaking about movies. I'm sure we have time to cover this. I watched all 4 of the Hunger Games this past 2
Oh,
weeks.
how was that?
Um, they're honestly not as bad as I remember them being. That's like not great praise, but
Hmm.
I've had some bad experiences with novelized young adult fiction.
Ah, like Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson's a really good example. The Maze Runner is another one. The first movie was all right, and then after that, it really went off the rails. And the Hunger Games
Hmm.
kind of felt like, I mean, honestly, it kind of felt like just one long big movie, which is a good feeling. It just
Yeah,
like they stop and then just pick up where they left off in the next movie. It's
which is
yeah, it's
good,
kind of a bizarre
especially
way to make a four a segment of 4 movies.
because what didn't they do the thing with like Twilight where they split the third and fourth movie, or the split one big movie into two different movies?
Yes, the
Okay.
part 1 and 2 of the third movie. Yeah, it
Mm.
it was literally like the first movie was the Hunger Games, right? And it was about the Hunger
Yep.
Games, and it was about them
And then it was
surviving
Catching
it. Yep.
Fire.
When they did the Hunger Games again, but it was with the winners,
Yeah.
and then they went straight from that to Uprising,
Yeah. The
and
Mockingjay.
yep, and then the whole third movie, nothing really happens. They don't do another Hunger Games, and they don't win. So it's all set up for the fourth movie. And then the
Yeah.
fourth movie happens.
Setup and
Yep.
payoff.
And there's kind of it's like they literally say a line in there that it's like, welcome to the next Hunger Games. Because it's like they kind of gamify the entire like capital city that the rebels are pushing into.
Hmm.
And then they kind of like kill everybody and then it's all over.
And then they made a prequel.
They have made a prequel. That was part of the reason why I wanted to go back and watch it because they had a new one.
Hmm.
Not a new one. I mean, it came out like I think 2 years ago, maybe in 2022.
I think so. Yeah.
And I just never saw it. And
I didn't see it either because
yeah.
so like when the Hunger Games first came out, I was all about it. You know, the first movie was so good. To my teenage brain, I don't remember much of it anymore. And then well, no, I didn't even go see it in theaters. I saw it in our English class because we had all finished our work, and my teacher was like, "Well, we're basically done for the week. We'll just watch the Hunger Games." And so we started watching the Hunger Games, and we watched the entirety of the first movie, and then we started the second movie, but we never finished it. And I never finished the second movie. And I told myself, "Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch it myself someday," and I never did. Um,
So you haven't seen any of them beyond the first one?
no, I have sort of. I haven't seen them in like one sitting though.
Oh, I
Like I
see.
haven't watched I haven't finished the second movie. I've seen bits and pieces of the third movie, and I've seen like the latter half of the fourth movie.
The latter
Just because
half
like
of
they
the
would just
fourth
come on the
movie.
TV or like somebody else was watching it, and I just kind of sat down and watched with them type
You
stuff.
kind of got the important parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of looking sad and being sad and
Hmm.
wondering which boy she's going to get with.
I know a lot of people were mad that she didn't get with Gale.
Yeah, Gail joined the military, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth.
Yep. Yep. She went with old Peter, who
Yep.
is
Speaking of PETA, I'm pretty sure I talked about this before. PETA, played by Josh Hutcherson,
Hutcherson. That's right. The guy that was in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Rich Terabithia.
Oh yeah, that one
Huh?
too.
What did you say?
The Five Nights at Freddy's. That was his most recent one.
Yeah. He was in FNAF. Yeah. He was also in the Journey to the Center of the Earth
Also
movies.
true. Yep.
Was he in? He wasn't in Jumanji 2, right? I
He.
don't think so.
No, I don't think so. He could have
That
been
doesn't
though.
sound right. How tall is Josh
Oh my
Hutcherson?
god, that is
Oh,
so off topic. Okay, all right.
he is 5'5". Wait. The whole point of me bringing him up is that we have the same birthday.
Wow, look at that. You guys are joining the 27 Club on the same time.
Well, not the same year, just the same day.
Right. Oh,
Yeah, we share a birthday with Hugh Jackman.
well,
That's my biggest flex.
that's not special.
I think you're just jealous.
Yeah, you're right. I am. Anyway,
You know who shares a birthday with you?
who?
I don't know. I'm looking it up
Yeah,
right
me
now.
neither. We did this last time. Okay, look, we
No, we
gotta
didn't.
end this. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you
Happy
learned
St. Patty
something. I
Day.
hope Isaiah's audio actually worked.
I hope so. If not, this will be
If it didn't,
really.
I blame him, and I will be uploading just my half, and you will be
You are a
confused. You'll
monster.
be very confused.
You have the same birthday as Kourtney Kardashian.
That's lovely. I love Courtney. She's my favorite person in the whole world.
I feel like